YouTube, hey, what's good, man? We back. We back with another video. Hey, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, but it's getting too scandalous, bro. It's getting too crazy. Diddy, what's going on, bro? Man, 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever it was, bro. Like that. This man went from up here to down here, bro. I'ma just say it. I thought he was one of the top Illuminati puppets. Like, he ain't getting touched, period. It's, like, but then that Cassie case and all the other stuff in the media trying to bring him down, but that wasn't really working. Niggas ain't give a fuck. Because that's like the new thing now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But, bro, they done raided this man's house. All kind of other shit is in that case that's coming out. And different lawsuits and stuff like, bro, it's getting deep. So deep, I say, you know what? The conspiracy is getting too thick. It's time for us to cover you, Diddy. What's going on, brother? You're sick, man. Hey. Young Miami is robbing? Oh! Hey, shit getting real, bro. Shit getting a little bit motherfucking creepy, if you ask me. If you ask me, it's getting a little creepy. It's getting a little weird, bro. Like, no, it's getting a lot of weird. It's been a lot of weird. That boy been a whole lot of weird. We get just, but dog, they raiding your house, got your kids in handcuffs, all type of shit. What happened? Did you say no? Did you finally say no to the Illuminati this time? Did you say no? They wanted you to do some outrageous shit, must be, and you said, nah, bro, I've been here too long. Y'all get one of the young niggas to do it. And they say, who you think you is, nigga? They say, who you think you is? Let's humble this dude. Bro, let's get into the video. We about to get into the video. We gonna talk some more shit, but we getting into this video. Let's go, man.
Over the last 48 hours, Diddy's world has been turned upside down. While he has been dealing with damning allegations since the end of last year, no criminal charges seem to have been brought up against him for it. That all seems to be changing as Diddy is now officially under federal investigation for many of the crimes he was accused of in those lawsuits. The hip-hop mogul, who once seemed as an untouchable force in the industry, appears to be finally getting touched. They say that every dog has his day. So the question is Diddy really going to see his day in a court of law and be held accountable for what he has done? Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be once again talking about the Diddy situation, as a lot more information has become available. I also believe I have an idea of what moves are being played with all of this, and I will explain all of that shortly. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my patrons know a new video on the monsters of Hollywood like Dan Schneider and others will be dropping exclusively on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, you can expect that video no later than Friday. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it. Since my last video on Diddy's home getting raided, a lot more information has become available. Homeland Security agents, in cooperation with the FBI, have confirmed that they're indeed investigating Diddy for possible S-trafficking, SA charges, and for illegal weapons and substances. They confirmed that the raid on both his Miami mansion and his LA mansion was conducted in hopes of finding evidence of any wrongdoings. It's also being reported that this investigation was prompted after 3 women and a man have been interviewed by federal officials in Manhattan in relation to the allegations of S-trafficking, SA, and the solicitation in distribution of illegal substances and weapons. Basically, this investigation was sparked after some of the many people who were suing Diddy civilly were questioned by the FBI. The 3 women the FBI interviewed could be the same women that sued Diddy to begin with. The man they interviewed, I'm going to assume, is also Lil Rod, the producer who recently sued Diddy, accusing him of grooming him and essaying him, especially since many of the crimes Diddy is being investigated for seems to be the very things Lil Rod accused him of in the lawsuit. A few things that were rather interesting was the fact that Diddy was reported to have been on a private plane out of the country traveling to the Caribbean during the raid. The day before the raid took place, which was Sunday,
somebody warned him. Hey, if y'all don't know 607, bro, look at his interviews, bro. This dude funny as hell. He wild as. He say he half Illuminati, half street. He warned Diddy, told Diddy to get the fuck up out of there. And I guess Diddy did. But look, this shit is crazy.
Diddy was traveling on his private jet in and out of the country. Monday morning when the raid began, Diddy's jet, which was reported to have Diddy on board, left LA and landed in Antigua while the raid was taking place. It was then later reported that Diddy was not on board the plane that landed in Antigua. But when the authorities apprehended the jet in Miami, it was reported that he was stopped in the airport trying to board the jet by the authorities, who ended up arresting a man by the name of Brendan Paul. Brendan, who was with Diddy about to board his jet in Miami, was allegedly taken into custody. The police arrested him on suspicions of being Diddy's personal mule who was transporting his substances after he was caught with said substances in his travel bag. Even though Brendan was arrested, Diddy was not and is still free at this very moment, but no one knows for how long. Videos are circulating of Diddy at the airport pacing back and forth, appearing pretty concerned. It is now also being reported that Diddy just sold all of his Revolt TV stocks in what appears to be an effort to remove himself from the company as a last-ditch effort to save it. The reason he is doing this is to separate himself from Revolt so that if he goes down, the company doesn't go down with him. By selling it, he can make investors and advertisers comfortable with working with his company. I will say at first glance that things do look kind of bad for Diddy, as the feds usually only perform these kind of raids when they are confident that they will find evidence. What this infers is that the feds have been investigating Diddy for some time and have reason to believe Diddy is actively committing crimes. Now they are coming after him and the world is seeing his takedown. While it looks like Diddy is in a world of trouble and his end will come, I still find this entire situation rather suspicious. Diddy is a man who has been doing everything he has been accused of for the last 30 years. Stories of all his evils go way back to the beginning of his career. Many people believe he had something to do with what happened to Tupac and even Biggie Smalls. The authorities have let him get away with past situations like what happened with Shine all those years back. Many other crimes have been reported against Diddy throughout the years, crimes that he should have faced time for but never did. One thing I saw that was rather interesting was what an alleged neighbor of Diddy claimed. While the raid was going on and the media was outside filming, a man passed by in a vehicle claiming to be Diddy's neighbor. He goes on to make some interesting allegations about Diddy right on the spot, claiming that Diddy would have minors visit him at night, pulling up by the busload.
Yeah, tell him stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all types of pop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
The man who claims to be...
Bro, what the fuck? Did y'all hear that? He been wanting to say that for a long time. He been wanting to say something for a long time. You can tell, bro. He couldn't wait. Bro, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And the thing about it is, when you hear these I couldn't say that on YouTube. I'm gonna have to mark that out. But when you hear these stories about that, it's always bus loads, 3 o'clock in the morning in the airport or wherever the rendezvous point is. bro, match Diddy, bro, you is a sick individual, bro. I never knew it was this deep. I thought it was, I always knew it was, that weird, whatever. But on this level, bro, you're out of here.
Diddy's neighbor goes on to claim he has seen busloads of minors being brought to Diddy's house at around 3 a.m., which is rather interesting. Some of you should remember me mentioning the witching hour being a time used by occultists to perform rituals. The witching hour is at exactly 3 a.m., around the time these girls were being brought to Diddy's home. Remember, one of the male adult film actors Diddy hired to hook up with Cassie confirmed Diddy is a Masonic puppet and that he had strange things going on in his house.
How do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the minority.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I had settlement with Sean, okay? Okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's what's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's season 30. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would master tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. What they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV and stuff, and I was like,
this is too much. Look at this dude, bro. You get off from watching a dude like this. Yo, girl, are you serious? Bro, this is next level demonic. Like, these dudes, bro. Oh, man. Like, when we say creepy, I mean creepy, bro. This shit is disgusting. Do you not understand what's going on here?
slave, okay? For them, that's what I was.
I don't think it's a coincidence. This man, who claims to be Diddy's neighbor, states to have seen minors showing up at Diddy's house at 3 a.m. We know these were the very people who were being used for Diddy's freak-off rituals. Why are the authorities trying to take him down now? Well, I have two theories as to why, and I strongly believe it's either one or the other. From what I can see so far, especially with how Diddy is acting, it appears to me that Diddy could have known this was going to happen beforehand. All of his moves, with him getting on the private jet and not being in the home when it got raided.
You heard what he said, right? It seems like Diddy knew this could have happened beforehand. I told y'all this. We can't trust everything that we see in the media. We can't trust it. What if he knew because it was scripted? All of this is already planned. It's a cover for something else. Bro, we gotta keep our eyes and ears open. All this celebrity drama, bull crap, whatever he doing, all this disgusting shit. Good, go down for it, and we go on about our life and keep being observant and paying attention to what's really going on. Because if we pay attention to this bull crap for too long, guess what? We're gonna miss what's really going on. And before you know it, it'll be some law passed that
proves to me that he knew all of this was going to happen. We have to remember that all of these people at the top are a part of the same club. These men that run the FBI took the same Masonic oath Diddy took. They are all brothers of the lodge. The FBI is full of Freemasons, and Diddy is most definitely a Freemason. I thought about this over and over again, as why come after Diddy now? One thing that this can 100% be is a form of cleanup for Diddy. Diddy could have just called in a favor from the feds to help clean up his name. Let me explain exactly what I mean. Right now, Diddy is facing many different lawsuits accusing him of some very serious crimes against many different people. Diddy is losing money and opportunities because he is being sued and exposed for what he has done. This keeps companies from working with him publicly as they don't want the bad press. So how does Diddy get rid of those allegations and move on with his life? Well, the best way would be to get cleared by the FBI of any wrongdoings. If the FBI comes out a week from now and declares that they investigated Diddy and went through his homes but found no...
You have a killer e-commerce store. but your conversion rate, not so killer.
Mm.
You've spent so much money and effort on conversion.
Did you hear
No
that?
evidence of any wrongdoings, Diddy would be cleared. Many of those lawsuits will be dropped since he was cleared of criminal charges, and his reputation will be fixed to an extent. And this is exactly what I believe is going on. This whole entire situation can just be staged, as they want the world to see. If the feds claim they searched Diddy's home for evidence and are investigating him and find nothing and clear him, all of Diddy's problems go away. We must remember these Masonic puppets take oaths and swear to each other that they will have each other's back no matter what.
No
It
matter
is a part
what.
of their Masonic oath.
And he a top
Diddy
dog.
isn't your average Joe either. He has immense wealth and connections to the people at the top. Diddy is definitely being invited to the elite parties that go on at the top. He is around
Man,
the
he
people who
throwing them
make things
too.
happen. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if Diddy paid some money to some of his friends in the FBI in order to have this situation staged. I strongly believe that this is what's going on, unless Diddy did something that those at the top don't like, which leads me to my next theory. Right now, we can be witnessing the public dethroning of Diddy by the higher-ups. There is a possibility that what's happening to Diddy now is only happening to him because he fell out of line with the elite who are on top of him. Like I've said multiple times before.
Like I just said, that's my number one theory. This got too full of himself and said no, tried to act like he was one of the founding fathers, trying to act like it ain't no Illuminati without him. And they say, no, let's humble this nigga. You must have forgot.
All this started to happen to Diddy when he decided to sue Diego, the owners of Ciroc. While people probably look at this as just some business misunderstanding, this is much deeper than that. Diddy never owned Ciroc, but he became the face of the brand when Diego signed them to endorse it. Diddy would make money on every bottle sold attached to his name. This deal is what made Diddy a billionaire, and he has made way more money in the liquor business than in the music industry. Diego even confirmed that while they were partnered, they paid Diddy over $1 billion for his services. Diddy became the face of Ciroc, and removing Diddy from the company would make no financial sense unless something happened behind the scenes. While we look at Diddy as a powerful rich man, he fails in comparison to the men who own the Diego brand. They are the real elite, what Diddy pretends to be. Diego, just like Diddy, is connected to the Masonic Order. They even produced a Masonic edition of their famous Johnny Walker bottles. The company is controlled by the Masonic elite, just like everything else. I believe that Diddy most likely did something that angered those at the top of him, and they began to have conflict. After Diddy started problems with the brand is when all of his problems began. Literally months later after his conflict with the company started, we saw the takedown of Diddy. All the lawsuits started piling up. Also, the media started to jump on him, and he even got sued for dressing up as a Joker. Everything that proves they might truly be targeting Diddy. Remember, they could have taken Diddy down whenever they wanted, but they chose to do it now, and it's for a reason. Diddy has been protected for the last 30 years, but now they seem to have flicked a switch and are no longer trying to. While I don't wish negativity on others, it will be safe to say if Diddy gets arrested, it is well deserved. The only problem is that we know the justice system is rigged for the Freemasons, and Diddy is one of the biggest puppets. Unless they're going to get rid of Diddy and replace him with someone new, I can't see them actually getting rid of Diddy. I also want to throw in the fact that Diddy could be the sacrificial lamb in this situation. Diddy isn't the only one doing these wild things in the music industry. Many other big executives and powerful music people attended freak-offs with Diddy. Remember, in Little Rod's lawsuit, they mentioned how Lucien Grange was attending Diddy's home and allegedly attending Diddy's freak-offs. He also named another music executive who has a lot of power in the industry. Lucien Grange is definitely a part of the elite, and he has much more power than Diddy. This could all be a distraction to clear up his name in order to put all the heat on Diddy. As of right now, it doesn't seem like they're investigating anyone else besides Diddy. Diddy could be the one they chose to sacrifice in order to protect all the rest. Just think about all the big executives that attended Diddy's freak-offs. By Diddy being around, he can connect many of those powerful people to those freak-offs. They knew that Diddy can bring down all of them, so they sacrificed him. At this point, we have to wait and see what's going to happen with this entire situation. Are we really going to see the fall of Diddy, or is he going to get away with this once again? Is this just an elaborate plan to clear his name? Or have the elite kicked him out of the club and have chosen to sacrifice him publicly? This situation does resemble the fall of other celebrities like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
I was thinking that.
Is this the end for Diddy? Let me know what you guys think below. I'm still digging into this situation, trying to see what I can find. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with any new information. So make sure you guys are following me on IG, TikTok, and Facebook as I am posting updates as they come in. Well, that's it for this video, but before you guys...
Look, I was thinking that. I was already thinking that. Like, with the Bill Cosby and the R. Kelly shit, how they just, boom, like that. Like, it's so, what? It's so much intertwined into this. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell y'all what. It all leads back to God and the devil, good and evil. If you think I'm lying, look in between the lines. Matter of fact, these days you ain't even gotta look in between the lines. Just look. Just look. I'm telling you, just look. These days you ain't even gotta look between the lines. You can just look. It's right there in your face. Clear as day. Clear as day. But the conspiracy is so thick behind this Diddy situation, man. And there's so many different routes this thing could be going. Honestly. I had one good, theory behind it. Like, look, they throwing him under the bus because they planning on doing something big behind the curtain. They want us to focus on something this big in the celebrity in our world. Diddy going down? What? And it's back to back. It's news on him back to back. They are working actively behind the curtains, trying to pass some type of law. It's something going on. Switch the currency to digital. They doing something. We got to keep our eyes and ears open. We got to keep our homes ready. We got to be ready. Because this Diddy shit is not what's really real. It's not what's important. We got to figure out what's really going on. Simple as that. But the conspiracy is thick, man. The conspiracy is thick. If this dude really is out here trafficking minors, bringing them to the crib out of bus load 3 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing? You testing them out before you send them off? Like, bro, y'all are fucking sickening. Demonic files, bro. I'm telling you. Diddy, I never knew it was this deep, but boy, man, you gotta get right with God, y'all. Y'all gotta get right with God, because y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's going on. Stop playing out here. Like, the spiritual warfare and all this stuff is not real. It is. The elites know it. They've been in control of it with how they pushing all this evil and this demonic stuff, all this devil stuff out in the media. If you haven't noticed, being a demon, being the devil, being like that is what's popping right now. That's what's hot. Devil horns, walking around like that. Like, bro, demons in the videos on a song that ain't got shit to do with it. Like, what y'all got going on? I can't. But this is Rebel World, man. Big homie Sean out with another video, man. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. Let's talk about it in the comment board. What's up? What y'all think about this, man? For real, what's going on? But we out of here, man. Look, I pray prosperity over your lives, man. You will prosper. You will multiply. You will be fruitful. You are loved. I'm out of here, man. Big homie Sean. This is the Rebel World, man. Y'all have a good one.